Hello everyone, welcome to Bonsai Expression. I'm Christoph and today I'm going to be talking about these. Now, it might just look like a box to you. I've took the packaging off, but these, well, what's inside this is them grow your own bonsai kits. These are absolute rubbish. Do not buy these, and I'm going to tell you why. These are about £25 in the UK. Well, anywhere from 21 to 25. Some of them are even £30. And what you get in there is basically some little pots, a little bit of cocoa bark that you put in water and it expands, giving you some soil. And it also gives you some little pots and some seeds. These are awful stuff. Do not buy these. These are a waste of money. For what you pay for these, you can buy yourself a nice little tree that's about 5 years old and is about 5 years in development from a garden centre, and you can have a nice little tree and you can start playing with that and start developing it. In fact, I put a little video here where I went to a garden centre and everything on the little bottom shelf here, I'm going to show you. So all this here, all this is the same sort of price. Now, even though this is absolute rubbish and it's Christmas time, this is the sort of gift that you're going to get and consider buying for people. Please don't waste your money, just get yourself a nice little tree. Although, I've got one here. I want to bought one. I'm going to open it up in a minute. We're going to go into the studio. Still not ready. I'm going to try and make the most of it. I'm going to show you what's in it, what you get, and we're going to actually try and grow it. So, I'm going to go in there and show you what's in this now. Oh, but before we do, all those that are currently subscribed, thank you very much. I am so close to that 1K, the legendary 1K. Those of you that are currently watching now and are not subscribed, please, please, please help me at that 1K subscribes before Christmas. Please do it to subscribe. It means an awful lot. Anyway, let's get inside because it's raining. I'm currently ill. I want to say I'm sorry for not getting a video out. I've been extremely sick and I am just well enough to get this video out now. I had a massive chest infection. I've been coughing my absolute guts up. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, let's get in here and let's prevent you from getting an awful Christmas gift or giving an awful Christmas present. Get yourself a proper tree. Let's get inside. Well, it's actually warm. Okay. Let's see what this box contains, shall we? Now, this one is a grow your own bonsai kit. So, as most of them come with, they come with an instruction manual. And this tells you exactly how these are supposed to be used, how they grow, and everything that comes with them. Most of them come with some sort of potting arrangement. This one itself comes with pots that are, oh, there we go. So this section, as you can see here, let me just snap these apart. So these pots are actually made, I've got more there. These pots are actually made out of fibre, cork bark fibre, which are not the greatest because, as you can see, they're actually stuck together, and if I prise too hard, they'll probably break on me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. There we go, there's a couple coming apart. So I think the idea of these is as they get, there you go, as they get bigger, they can obviously break down as well. They allow the water to pass through. They allow the water to pass through, so as they water, they don't hold too much water. They break down over time. So you've got 5 of these little pots. I mean, they do look pretty cool. Other kits, they tend to come in plastic pots, and then they have the lids on. So the other one I got that were previously used, they had plastic lids to cover them to keep like moisture in. So this is the actual cork bark itself. So what you do is you put these in water, they expand, they create like a mushy cork bark soil. They do expand, they make like 5 times more than that. I think, according to the instructions. So you've got the pots, the soil, the seeds. So in this kit, I've got 3 packs of seeds, and they are a complete bonsai mix. Now, I'm not sure what that bonsai mix is supposed to mean. There is no such thing as a bonsai mix seed, as we all know. There is no such thing as a technically bonsai seed. So I'm going to say there are a mixture of different seeds. The pack itself, I wonder if this actually tells me. I threw the main slip away, as you say, the actual packaging, so that I can't refer to that anymore. But let's have a look at this. Quick read, see if we can see anything about the seeds. Just the sowing instructions. Refrigerate for 3 to 6 weeks. Blah, 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 blah. Germination. No, so it doesn't actually give you a definition of what seeds are in there. So good luck to everyone who buys one of these kits. It doesn't tell you what seeds are on there, and it doesn't say anything about an expiry date on the seeds as well, which I will talk to you about the seeds themselves. So my experience in one of these is I bought one of these kits. It had 4 packs of these seeds, and in the 4 packs I followed all the instructions. I did 50% in the instructions it told me, and I did 50% in the way that I'm going to show you how, well, 50% of the way that we're going to do it today, which is not using this kit as it's designed. And the way it was designed, I got no look out of it at all. And then in the way that I'm going to do it, out of the other seeds, so I did 2 packs of seeds the way it should, and I did the other 2 packs the way I'm going to show you how to do it today. And out of all of the packs, this yielded me 0 seed growth. I got nothing. And then on my way, which I'm going to show you in a minute, I got 1 sprout, and then that sprout lasted through our spring, lasted all the way through summer. Come winter, I protected it in my polytunnel, which is obviously in the gardens, and then it never reappeared in the spring of next year. So these kits don't do very well. What I have come to find out is the seeds themselves, after doing a bit of research, they've probably been sat for months, years, God knows how long, and the seeds have probably been collected, and they don't even get tested to see if they're any good. Not that there's a proper good way of testing them until you get them. And you can put them in water to see if the seeds float or sink. You can do that. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to hope for my best, because again, these kits are not the greatest kits in the world. I would rather put my money into buying an actual tree, or go and digging one. But I'm going to show you at least what's in this kit and why I wouldn't waste my money. Now, you also get your lollipop sticks as well, so you can write on them. These are a good idea. This is the only thing I would waste my money on. And again, you can get an absolute ruckload of these for about 50p, or in the UK, you can probably get about 100 for 50p from your local garden centre. And then these are useful for when you are actually, so if you sow your own seeds, or you do cuttings or anything like that, you actually put them in and you write on them. So you put them in your sections, you write on what they are and when you sowed them. So they're actually useful. The only thing in the pack that is actually useful, I wouldn't rely on these seeds. I'd collect your own seeds from your own trees, your own maples, from other trees out there. But this lot here, I'm going to put this in the bin, including the instructions, because it's an absolute waste of my time and yours. But in terms of these seeds here, let me show you what I'm going to do with it. So I went out and bought some soil mix, some seed trays, and I'm just going to sow these seeds like any normal person would sow their own seeds at home. I'm not going to worry about a bonsai kit. So I'm going to show you how to sow your seeds, just like you would at home, which is nice and easy. And this is the way I did it with the other bonsai kit. And as I say, I sowed 2 packs of these, and in the other kit there was supposed to be 50 seeds in each of these. So over 100 seeds, I got 1 in 100, which is an awful success rate. As you can see, this is why I don't like these kits. I think they're an absolute waste of money. They're an absolute plague on the bonsai hobby and the bonsai hobbyist. I think they're an absolute scam. I think they're an eyesore. I think they're a pollutant on all things bonsai. I really don't like these. I don't like them anywhere near the hobby, and I do not want to see anybody ripped off by these things. I just do not like them in the hobby. Please don't buy them. That's my little rant over, I think, for the next couple of minutes until I start again. But for now, I'm just going to split these up. I'm going to put some soil in there. We're going to put these seeds in, and if anything comes of these, I will be surprised, because they're an absolute rubbish, as I keep saying. We'll have a look and see what seeds they are as well. I'll put the seeds down on. I'll open up, put the seeds on here, see if we can identify what sort of seeds are. I do know in the last kit I got a couple of wisteria seeds as well, and when I opened them up and put them in, they were already mouldy. So it just goes to show that the seeds that they give you, they're not how they care. Right, let's get into this. 1 seed tray. Now, if I also put this in terms of cost for you, so I just bought a pack of 5 seed trays, which cost me £3.50, and my planting and potting mix cost me £4.99, which is a hell of a lot better than that cocoa rubbish that comes in this bonsai kit. So all I'm going to do is just fill this up. And you probably already noticed as well, this is the first time I've played with seeds on the channel. I usually just do cuttings or go whole hog with my trees. So this is new for the channel as well. Now this is a good potting mix, you can see. Nice fine. It is a lot like cocoa. It has got a bit of cocoa peat in there. It's really good stuff, hence why I bought this one. So nice fine layer in there. Gonna put this to one side, try not to spill it. I'm just gonna slide that back a little bit, and what I'll do is I'll just move the camera down just a touch. Now let's open some of these seed packets. See what sort of seeds we've got in here. But even the seeds themselves, they look ridiculously tiny. I can't even tell what ones they are. I hope I'm not causing too much blindness on this camera. All these seeds, they all look the same. They don't look like a mixture of seeds, as it claims to be. I think they might be large. They're very light in colour. They all seem very similar. There's the odd one that's slightly different. If I get you zoomed in there, let me just get you in the centre, and I'll zoom you in so you can have a look. There you go, you can see. They're all pretty much the same. Not much difference or variation in them. Let me get another packet open. See if there's any variation in this one. Oh, we do have a couple of different seeds in this one, I think. This one's got a bigger seed in it. I have no idea what that is. Now the only issue, as I say, so I've got a big seed just here. I've got something different here, but majority of these ones are all the same. Same in this packet. I honestly can't tell what they are. Possibly larch. We've got one more packet to open. I've got another one of those big seeds there. So I've got a slight variation on some of them. I reckon I've got a couple of larch, maybe a couple of pines. And I think I've got a couple of maples. So, not too much of a variety. So that's my seed mix right there. So I'm going to go gather all those and we're going to put them in. Let's get you back so you can see everything. So I'm just going to get them. I'm just going to throw them. Try and sprinkle them all over. So here we go. Here's the mission now, not to drop them everywhere. Okay, there's a couple. Tell you what, let's try and get them back into one of these. Yeah, that's better. Cleverer, is that a word? And we're just gonna sow them nice and evenly, distribute them across the soils. Just gonna have a look, make sure I've got no more seeds lying about. Dropped a couple there. Get them in. Okay. I'm going to turn the soil over nice and gently. And then I'm just going to come in, put a little bit more soil on top. Okay. Big stone there. Now, if you remember, I was quickly looking on the instructions, it does say to give the seeds some time in the fridge, about 6 weeks. And because it's coming over Christmas period, I'm going to be putting these outside. So I don't need to be refrigerating these seeds. I'm doing this properly, as you would be if you were sowing your own seeds. Natural time to let them have that time over the winter periods outside naturally. I'll be putting them outside, but I will be protecting them. They will be going in my polytunnels. So I'm going to be going outside, giving them a water. I'll put them in the polytunnels. The only thing we'll be keeping off the kit, as I say, what makes use is one of these. So I'm just going to write down on the date that we set this up, which is, I think it's the 2nd of December today. And then I'm just going to pop that in. So let's water this in, and I'm going to go and put it in the greenhouse. Well, as much as I've just been bad mouthing those, I really want something to grow, because the time I've just spent explaining all this and going through planting and now actually spending the time growing it, it'd be a shame for nothing to grow. So I don't want my time to go to waste, so I'm hoping and praying them seeds are actually okay and something grows, because it would be nice to actually have some seeds on the channel and grow something, but it sort of contradicts what I'm saying, although it doesn't, because then they're not worth the money. Please don't buy them. Absolutely, even if something grows, do not buy them. Don't waste your money. Buy a tree. Go collecting a tree. They're awful. I can't say much more. Do not waste your time on these kits. They're absolutely a waste of money. If this kit has some sort of yield and we can grow some trees, it'll be nice. We'll have something different for the channel, and I will show the progression. I won't just leave it as a one-off video. I can come back to it and we will grow it from seed, and we'll just see how the trees will do. If they fail, I'll show you the failure. I will be completely honest with this kit. If something grows, we will continue to watch them grow and develop them, because the channel's going to be around for a while. I'm not going anywhere. So let's hope that something grows on them. I would like something to grow. Anyways, don't buy these kits. Please save your money, get a good tree. Anyway, if you think this one was interesting and you liked it, and I've saved yourself a little bit of heartache and wasting your time for a Christmas present, and you might be able to get yourself something a little bit better, but it's on something you're going to enjoy and like and use, maybe some tools or a pot or some wire, I hope I have saved you a little bit of cash. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, please subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 subs and beyond before Christmas. I'd really appreciate that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you shortly. I'm gonna get in before I get ill, because it's raining again, and I don't want to get ill again. Bye, everyone.